Hello, mi gente, and welcome to Border Sessions here live at Star City Studio in El Paso, Texas, where we connect people through art and music. Today here in the studio, we have Sorrytown from our sister city, Las Cruces, New Mexico, and they were an emo punk band on the rise. In 2016, they got together, and in less than let's talk about it, a little bit over a year, they have made over 17 songs. They are an awesome band. They are the emo punk band, Hard Sound. We hope you guys enjoy Sorrytown here at Star City Studios.
You won't know where I go when I lose control. We're buzzing underneath falling things. We'll sing loudly. You won't go away, go away. You won't go away. watched your lips separate. You shovel tongue dug my grave, and I floated above us both for a little while, and it kept me up at night for a little while. For a little while, for a little while, for a little while. Can't tell if you forgot that you're gonna die, or if you forgot that you're still alive. I think we just need distance for a little while. I think we'll be alright. I just need a little while. For a little while. For a little while. For a little while. Wish I had nightmares that didn't come true. Wish I didn't feel how I feel about you. Wish I didn't feel so weak. For a little while, wish I
Nice. That is Sorrytown from Las Cruces, New Mexico, here at live at Star City Studios, Border Sessions. Wow, guys, it's gonna take me a little bit of a moment to kind of get back in this place with you, because if you guys are listening, I highly recommend you listen with some headphones. Their sound kind of gets to your heart in the best way possible. Also, here at the studio, we have our paintings from a local artist, BRIZ, double Z, BRIZZ. His work is chock full of color, very much like our band here today. Sorrytown, let's get to meet you guys a little bit. Simeon Beardsley, we have you on guitar and vocals. Why don't you go ahead and introduce your guys?
Yeah, so my good friend Justin Ulibarri is playing bass.
Hi, everybody.
My friend Rene Fierro is playing guitar.
Hi.
And my friend James Atchison is playing drums.
That's me.
James is also playing drums barefoot, which is pretty cool. We'll probably get to that in a little bit because I have questions about it.
That's fine.
Sorrytown, tell me a little bit about the name. How did it come about? What are you guys sorry for?
The name has literally like no meaning.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, our friend Katie called us that a few times.
Okay.
And then it went from just being a working title to like just sticking.
And just stuck.
Yeah.
Dubbed
so.
by somebody else.
Yeah, she's a lot of our close friends. So she plays music in Las Cruces too.
Yeah, she's
Very
amazing.
cool.
Katie Neely, look her up.
Yeah, she's amazing. And whatever she says to do, you just gotta do it.
Okay, I kind of look forward to meeting this Katie because I totally want that kind of power. All right, guys. So, Sorrytown, not much to the name, but definitely I think a lot to the lyrics, a lot to kind of your sound. You guys, from what I've seen, self-describe yourselves as like emo punk. When I was looking you guys up, I found this quote. Now, if I may, it says, Sorrytown is a Las Cruces emo punk band who take the desolate nature of their desert hometown and transfer it into crushingly beautiful melodies and soundscapes. And I gotta agree. It was really awesome listening to you guys. But while that's like super deep and really amazing, can we talk about this cover for your latest album, Blanket Fort? How did that happen?
Well, I don't know exactly the events that transpired, but that's a photo of me and my big brother.
How old are you right there?
This is little Simeon, everyone. This is little
Under
Simeon.
a year.
Under a
I'd say
year?
Probably. By the looks of that floppy neck. My neck hasn't felt that floppy since I was like 6 or 7 months old.
Very good. I think
If my memory doesn't deceive me.
if your memory serves you, think you can remember that part? While we were talking a little bit, you had mentioned, Simeon, that you guys have been together since 2016, which is not too far away in the past. And yet you guys have a lot of material. I kind of want to delve into that a little bit and get to know the process of you guys coming together. How long have you guys known each other? How did it come to be, this group?
Well, I've known Justin for just probably like 6 months longer, really, than he's been in Sorrytown.
Okay.
Or than Sorrytown's been a band, I guess. I've known Rene for about a year, really, like closely. Probably 6 months, even really, is like being friends.
Okay.
We played with his other band quite a bit, called Late Phases. That we have them on like every show we can, and I think they have us on a lot of shows too. And then James, I've known since I was a kid playing music in Las Cruces. He was always like my dream drummer, so.
Oh, wow. Dream
don't know.
drummer and also probably like keeper of secrets?
Yeah,
Does he
Rene-
know a little bit about
Same
you?
though.
Rene too.
Yeah, same. Because I remember like years ago, a band I played guitar in toured with his old band, and literally the drummer of the band I was in and I would just talk every night about like how sick James is.
Oh,
And
you
I
guys
was
were
like,
fangirling
dude,
over
yeah,
James.
totally.
Dude, you know,
Guys.
though, like, we would tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
he's just so good.
Well, whatever
yeah.
band James was in was the best band. Like,
Yeah.
growing up in Cruces, that was just always how it was. So, like, if James was in the band, you knew it was going to be sick. And it had less to do with the other members. I mean, they were all really good, no doubt. But James's drumming was always really cool.
He was a standout.
Yeah, we're talking for a long time about him. But this is my friend.
No, that's good.
This is my friend James, and he's in the band, which is amazing to me.
There's a red light on me, but I'm definitely blushing too. So.
Oh, very nice, gentlemen. Speaking of which, you guys are talking about, the Las Cruces scene a little bit. People call El Paso a small city, even though between El Paso and Juarez we're well over 2 million people, but they call Las Cruces even smaller. So what was the music scene like growing up? How did you guys kind of make a wave? What was it like growing up in Cruces and the influence it had on you?
It's pretty sporadic, honestly. The Cruces music scene has definitely had its ups and downs. There would be like a year where it was just stagnant, and then like 1 or 2 years where it was blowing up, and we would get a bunch of cool touring bands in. And now I think we're back on that crest of like rad touring bands. Something happened almost every given week, or something happening almost every given week. So it's kind of at a high point right now. But yeah, that's for about as long as I can remember, about like 10 years, it's been like that. So.
Oh, that's very cool.
Definitely been a labor of love in Las Cruces.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's really no
Yeah.
reason to do anything art related in Las Cruces. There's no pedestal to it or anything. Like, you can't like if you're from Portland or Austin or something and you play in a band there. Like there's like an
infrastructure.
there's something about being like a musician from Nashville or something. But there's literally not any of that in any of this border area, really.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same here.
Yeah, El Paso or Las Cruces. There's no reason to do it unless you actually like it. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
unless
get
you
nothing out of
absolutely
it.
love it.
Yeah, you lose money, you lose time, you lose sleep.
I think
You do it
that's
because
why,
you like it.
Absolutely. I think that that's why we're so eager to bring and create this place for us who love this, you know. And there's definitely a lot of talent, which I think you guys represent really, really well. And if I can also just say, you guys been together since 2016, and you have 2 albums. You know, the cover art for this lovely one is for Blanket Fort, which just came out this past March, and then before that, you guys had something that came out only a couple of months before that. So I think it's safe to say you guys spent a lot of time in the writing process, which we're eager to find a little bit more about. Let's talk about Bad Dreams for a little bit. How did you get there? What's the yeah.
Well, in terms of process, I think it started with the guitar in that song. But usually kind of our writing process for, I'd say like 90% of the songs is like I'll just work on songs by myself and then pitch them ideas, and they'll either say it sucks or it's okay. And
So you guys are really honest with each other?
yeah, we're super
Yeah.
honest. We've thrown out probably like double as many songs as we've recorded. Like,
Wow.
before James was in the band, we had I think 16 songs. And when he joined the band, we threw out all of them.
Oh my
And then-
gosh,
We kept
really?
one?
All
and
of
that
them.
was and that was at month like 3 or 4. And then
So what's your work
since
week
then-
like? How many hours? When do you guys get together? Because
well,
to do that's a lot of
yeah.
time.
when James joined the band, we were all living in Cruces, and I don't want to say old guitarist, but the guitarist who used to play with us, his name's Eric. He just moved recently.
Okay.
He's still technically ideally will be back one day.
One day.
Yeah, we know.
Prodigal son
We
returns.
don't know, but his space will never be filled. you know?
Sure.
We used to have another guitarist named Kelly too, and he's onto some new cool stuff. So the writing process has always kind of looked like coming from me, I think, originally, and then working it out and hashing it out with these guys. But Bad Dreams, particularly, lyrically, the content is mostly about something I write a lot about, which is just the balance of reality and imagination. How I guess true the things we tell ourselves are.
Yeah. The little
'cause I
monsters in your head.
Yeah, because I think no one in your life lies to you as much as you do. And
Wow, can you
I
say
think-
that again? That was awesome.
but I think that's what the song's about. Nobody lies to you as much as you do. Just kidding. But I mean, I think it's true. And for me, I definitely know it's true. And I guess that this song is just about, or that song is about the balance of that and walking and kind of understanding or trying to learn to understand better which experiences you're having are actually true and even just logical and what aren't, and are just fueled by emotions.
Yeah, I think that your music also it travels that musically as well. You feel a little like you're in an imaginary world, and then you come into harsh reality. You did this really awesome switch vocally that I had to point out. There were these really soft vocals that you had, and then bam, it was this punk raw sound that came out of your voice. And I think your music does that a lot, and it kind of takes us into and out of our mental realities and our imaginations, which I think is really, really amazing. Also, just to follow up a bit, I also got to say, if you can take a listen to the lyrics of that song as I was, I think it goes along with this quote as well. Heart-wrenching lyrics combined with a piercing sonic clarity that create a vibe that brings the listener into complex emotions, which you definitely do feel with you guys. And even though y'all are in your 20s, I gotta say, you guys have old souls for sure, and it's really nice to hear that complexity in your music. It really kind of makes you drop in a little bit, which I think everyone needs now and then.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks so much.
These guys are from Las Cruces, New Mexico, playing here in the borderland. They're going to be going as far as St. Louis pretty soon, right? You guys are going to be touring, which is really cool. I haven't heard of an El Paso band yet that has gone that far. Not at least in the recent 2 years. So that'll be cool. When are you guys going to be heading out?
We leave on the 8th. Well, the 18th is our little kickoff show in Las Cruces.
Okay,
and
very
then
cool.
We come back. We come back on the 28th.
Coming back on the 28th. Very cool. Nay, right here on guitar as well. You have a lot of pedals going on there, dude. What do they do for you? What are the other than lots of coordination, which I definitely don't have.
They're basically there because I'm not really good at playing guitar.
Don't tell people that, Nay.
So they make it sound really cool.
True.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's pretty much it.
You're on a bidding war for a pedal right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Did you win?
I don't know. It just ended.
So while we
We
were
could-
hanging out earlier, Nay was on his phone quite a bit. So you'll see him checking it right now because he was on eBay
Let's see if I won, dude.
bidding on a pedal so that he can, expand
Yeah.
his skills, which he says he doesn't really have.
I lost it by $1.
Oh,
dude.
bummer, man.
Whatever, dude.
Yikes.
But you know what's not a bummer is that we have Sorrytown here live at Star City Studios, Border Sessions. We are so excited to have our first band from Las Cruces, New Mexico, representing. Why don't you guys go ahead and take us to your next song too?
It's glad you're out better. You write a better record when everyone loves. Fabricate your problems, make them messy and solve them. When you never want bad guys, feel like you're so wise. Fabricate your status, 'cause if you pay have it, so if you get it in between the lyrics. Fabricate your kindness, it'll make your pants so proud when they sing your praises so loud, and you're proud of the applause. I know you love the applause. Fabricate a new job so you can work your ass off, so you can take the time off. Tell me how hard it's been. Fabricate your income, 'cause if you better have one, 'cause if you think you have none, it'll make a better outcome. Fabricate a new life, forget about the old times, forget about a car ride, how much they meant. Fabricate some new friends who always speak when you ask them. Do the same fabricated wings. Everyone's a means to your end. I fucking hate who you're becoming. I gotta look at morning. Right as you're running, we're straight to your head. And I love these damn thoughts. Feel what you did, but you didn't even spend a lot. I just wanna be great. Wanna be big. Wanna be big. Wanna be big. Wanna be
Woo! That was Sorrytown here at Star City Studio live. This is Border Sessions here connecting people through art and music. Justin, why don't you go ahead and tell us where we can follow you guys, where we can see what's up with you guys.
So we're on all the social medias, I think, except maybe Twitter. I don't know. But it's Instagram, Sorrytown. We have a Facebook with Sorrytown. Most importantly, I guess, go check out our music on Bandcamp. You can buy it there. It's all just Sorrytown. Yeah.
All right, check them out on Bandcamp. This is Sorrytown. We also have art today by BRIZ, BRZZ, here in El Paso, Texas. His art is behind us. We also have Monk Drums, a locally made drum from Chaparral, New Mexico. We are so excited and honestly, guys, so humbled that you were able to come out here at Star City. We love your sound. We love supporting what you guys are doing. Let us know what's up and when you guys would like to come back. This again, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this has been Sorrytown here at Star City Studios, Border Sessions, connecting people through art and music. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.